snappers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. So we are taking on gym number 3 today. Let's take a quick look at our trainer card here. We're taking on gym number 3, which will be Lieutenant Surge and his electric types. After last episode on the SSN, we did not have any free heals there. What I was remembering was in Gen 3, so when like Fire Red, Leaf Green and stuff, you do have heals there, so I just had that embedded in my mind. Again, it's been a while since I've played actual Gen 1, so some of that stuff I just didn't even... to me, there are free heals on SSN, and unfortunately that was not the case. And since we only get 4 free heals at any healing location, we are out of heals in Vermilion City and Cerulean City. A number of you have probably rightly assumed that we're probably going to have to make the dangerous trek through Diglett Cave to get over to, like, Pallet and Viridian and Pewter, where we have 12 free heals over there, because our next set of free heals really isn't until we get to the Rock Tunnel, and like you guys have said, we have a gym and a huge trainer gambit between us and there, and at the very least, PP is going to be a problem. I also said last episode, let's go ahead and head in here, I also said last episode that, oh, I'm going to run to Cerulean and check prices and stuff on potions. I don't want you guys to worry about it. I remembered after, or I got on and I was gonna go ahead and do that, and I remembered, wait a second, I can't buy healing potions and stuff in Cerulean, which is true. I think I can only buy status restoring items in Cerulean. So we ended up having to go with the super potions here in Vermilion because because of one of our roles, I think it was in Mount Moon or Route 4 or somewhere. We're incapable of buying anything but status restoring in Cerulean, so we couldn't even buy the cheaper potions up there. Let's go ahead, in fact, let's take on the trainers here first. Now, I haven't done any grinding since I don't have the heals to do it. I didn't do any grinding since we last episode. I just healed up, and we're going for it. Fibers all 32, Freddy 24, 22, 20, 15, and 11. You guys will probably notice over on the sidebar, but I did evolve Luna. I decided, you know what, screw it, we're just gonna go for it. So we got a boost to her stats, and I did teach Luna Body Slam. So I don't know if she's going to be at all useful. I really don't want to have to make her Death Fodder. I will probably sacrifice Bottles before I will sacrifice her, because I really love Wigglytuff, and I would love to be able to use one. But I just don't know. I mean, look at this. This trainer's Pokemon is level 24. Yikes, this trainer's Pokemon is level 24. I should be able to paralyze. It's still first gen. They haven't added any of that. Yeah. So Magnemite is paralyzed. Let's bring in, I want to see Morden in action here. So let's bring Morden in. Ooh, missed the Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom is one of those moves that's really dangerous early game because it does a standard number of HP. I think it's like 20 HP or something like that. So that's pretty devastating early game. You can't take many of those, but there it goes. Magnemite goes down. Morden goes level 21, which is awesome. Morden's going to need to raise up some levels. I got to be careful, though, again, about PP. We do have some Ethers, I think, which we can use. But I'm going to go ahead and take out these trainers here, and then we'll get going on the puzzle to get the door open. I just don't want to be in the middle of a battle, or be in the middle of, unlocking something, and then have to stop and do a battle, have it maybe reset, or forget what I was doing, or something. Alright, let's send out Freddy. Ooh, Voltorb's fully paralyzed, nice. Get the confusion going, see how that's gonna do. About half, give or take, on a Voltorb. So I'm not mad at that. A little less than half, I guess, because we didn't get the kill there, but thankfully, Freddy is pretty bulky, so we can take those Sonic Booms and stuff that all these guys are throwing out. Freddy goes up a level, fantastic. About to send a Magnemite. Tort will change Pokemon, yes. Let me send in Morden on the Magnemite here. And let's see, so we've... Oh, crap. I started talking about PP, and I didn't realize that was the last dig PP that I had. Alright, truthfully, I'm going to switch into Freddy now, because I don't want to, ouch. Yikes, that does way less than I would like it to do. Alright, see, Morden can only take 2 of those, and so on the switch. Alright, so Fiver's gonna have to come in and take some experience here, unfortunately. Alright, so now I can just go for the slam. Finishing it off. Alright. Everybody's getting a little bit of experience here. Okay, so we are going to absolutely have to... Just do, okay, so we are going to have to absolutely heal Freddy, for 1. Ooh, we didn't even get a full heal off that. Oh, we really don't have enough potions for this. Although we get some money from these trainers, so we can do that. Where's my ethers? Okay, so we have ether. This will give 10, so I think we're going to use this on Dig. Give you restored. Okay. Gotta be sparing with those, though, because I'm going to definitely need those for Surge. We do have a rare candy still. Which we might use right before Surge, just to kind of ensure we live. Let's take on this last guy here, and then we'll get going on the puzzle. I usually have decent luck with this puzzle, but we'll never really know until we get into it here. So it's totally random, and I think I just get lucky sometimes. Alright. The nice thing is that Fiverr still appears to be listening to me. I don't know if the happiness of the Pikachu in this game ends up playing a role in that at all, but pretty excited that that happens to be working. Okay, let's do Freddy. I'm as I'm thinking about it, it's like I almost don't want to bother switching out and just let Fiverr do it, because he's still listening to me, and my main worry with getting him too much experience is that he'll stop listening to me, and that would be really bad. I am going to let Morden do a couple of these. We do have another Ether, and I think Surge only has 2 or 3 Pokemon. So I think we should, yes, as long as we're one-shotting, we should be able to spare a couple of PP, because getting Morden another level would be useful. I know that only does 20 PP, but that still scares me when it gets into that range. It's like, are you calculating? He can survive it, but it still scares me. Okay. Alright. So let's head out here. We've got a little bit of money from... Who's got it? Bottles. Who's got it? We got a little bit of money from the trainers there, so let's buy some more potions. Okay, super potions, unfortunately, are the only option we have. We'll buy 4 more. Oh, man. Okay. And let's take a look. We may have some stuff we can sell, potentially. I want to sell a SS ticket. I doubt we can sell that. Bike voucher. Old Rod. Great Ball. Max Potion. Oh, we have a Max Potion. Okay, I gotta keep that in mind. This is Rest. No, we really don't have anything we can sell. We could potentially sell the rare candy, but... Alright, so let's go ahead and... heal up Morden. Alright, I think that's all we're gonna do. So let's just head in here and do the puzzle. And, oop, nope, not items. We need to go to bottles. Cut. Alright, so here we go. We have got to... Nope, only trash. Only trash. Surge has got me scared. Ooh, switch. Okay, so first electrical lock open, so it should be here? Yes, beautiful. I usually get lucky like that. It's like I've already opened, because it's supposed to be in one trash can next to it. And it's like I already checked this one, so it should be that one, right? And yeah, so that works. Alrighty, guys. We are in... Nope, only trash. Okay. I gotta imagine this gym smells really bad. Can we just talk about that for a second? How this gym is filled with trash cans full of trash. Just, that's his decor, is trash cans full of trash. Let's just talk about that for a second. Alright, I'm really nervous. Let's do it. Alright, 10 hot! Welcome to Vermilion Gym. Oh, look at that, a pint-sized challenger. Ha ha ha, you got big and brassy nerves to take... Nerves, ha! With your puny power, a Pokemon battle is war. I'll show you, civilian. I'll shock you into surrender. Okay, so... I know in, like, regular gen... Oh, he's only got 1 Pokemon? He just has Raichu. See, I thought he would have more. I thought he had, like, a Pikachu and a Magnemite. I thought he had additional Pokemon in Yellow, not fewer. But I guess Pokemon Yellow is more based off of Pokemon Yellow is more based off of the anime, and I think in the anime Surge just has a Raichu. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of let Fiverr do this. I really don't want to risk. I'm gonna bring Sari in because Sari will resist the electric. Ooh, Mega Kick. Ah! Okay. Hey. All right. I was gonna put Leech Seed up, but not with that kind of damage. All right. Let's go for Disable. See if we can get off of that. All right. She goes for Growl. All right, Thunderbolt was disabled. Okay, so that works. Okay, so now let's throw up the Confusion. Oh, beautiful. With the crit, Freddy can withstand. Freddy can with... No! Crap! Freddy was my girl! Freddy! Oh, that sucks. Oh, she was like my next best Pokemon. Crap. She had defenses for days. I was gonna switch Morden in, but I can't risk that. Fiverr's gonna have to finish it off. Go for the Thunderbolt. Just end it. Freddy! Oh, the crit doesn't even take things into consideration. Like, Fine then, take the Thunder Badge. Dang it, this stupid run, man. The stupid run. I hate it so much. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. We were just able to use Fly, that said. We got Thunderbolt there as well. Can anybody learn Thunderbolt? Because Fiverr learned it naturally. That'd be a great move to have on somebody, I guess, if we could. You know, I bet I could learn... Ooh, Luna can learn it. Her special's not real great. Well, no, it just said Freddy couldn't learn it. Well, whatever. Ah, that's so disappointing, though. Freddy was, like, my backup plan. If Fiverr goes down, Freddy's gonna have to do it. Like, in terms of this run. Yikes. Okay, so let's quickly... We can't heal here. But let's deposit... we're gonna have to change box... Yep. And then we're going to have to go to box 12 here. And we're going to deposit Freddy. God, I was so excited about her, too. Oh, that's so depressing. A good psychic type like her can make or break a run like this. And losing her may break this run with everything else that's going on. Is that okay? Yes. Box 1. Oh, that stupid crit. Ah. Makes me physically ill. Alright, let's heal up Sari here. We do have the only silver lining. There's no silver lining to that. We can't make any... There's no good that comes of losing Freddy. But now that we've beaten Surge, we can collect the Squirtle. So he's going to need a Mischief. Would you take good care of it? Yes, Torgut Squirtle. Do you want to give a nickname to Squirtle? Yes. And as requested by one of my longtime commenters, Techno Penguin, let me, can you spell your, no, I think it's just, that's how we're gonna spell it. I'm not gonna pull it up, because I'm too lazy, and we're in the middle of a recording. But there we go. So we've got Squirtle now, who is only a level 10, so that's scary, but let's take a quick look at that little Squirtle here. So cute! Tackle, Tail Whip, Bubble. So Squirtle does know Bubble. And we have Sari too, which has a super effective attack. But, yeah, so if we have to go through Diglett Cave, we can. But let's head up here. And I am going to try... We're going to do this as a sped up montage. And we're just going to kind of see how it goes. If things get really rough, we may save it for next time, because if I am risking losing people again, I don't want to do that during a sped up montage. But I want to try and get through this route to Rock Tunnel. It's too short for like that to be a full episode. I would like to, we've just got all these trainers here. Get through here, and then maybe we'll do Rock Tunnel next time, potentially. Let's get Bottles cut going. Oh, I've got so many Pokemon that are so weak and worthless. Oh, I can't believe we just lost Freddy. Oh, that's so depressing. But yeah, so I will see you guys back at normal speed here in just a little bit. We're going to try and knock out some of these guys here. So, see you in a second. Alright guys, welcome back just briefly, because I realized this must be a new route, right? So, Route 9, yeah, is a new route. So we need to actually do a roll here very quickly. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we have 1 through 40. So let's do this and generate, and we got 5. Roll 5, which states... oh, for pizza's sake. Alright, Route 9, Roll 5 states you may only buy up to 7 items at the next mark. So not only can we not heal for free, but now we have a restriction on how many items we can buy. So yeah, we're gonna lose this run, but that's okay. But that's all I wanted to do, guys. I just want to make sure we had that in place, and I'm going to I'm gonna run back and buy an antidote for Morden and Cerulean, because we can do that. But then I'm gonna speed up again here, and I'll see you guys back in a bit. Whew! Alright guys, a couple of really close calls there. I almost had to just straight up sacrifice bottles because we were in a position where Fiverr was almost taken down, and I had nobody. I mean, it's just so bad losing Freddy. I got nobody I can even really switch into half the time, because Morden is weak to ground in rock, Sirius is weak to ground, Fiverr's weak to ground. So like we come up against a hiker, and it's like, well, crap. I got nobody who can take a hit. I was straight up sacrificing bottles there. Bottle just happened to survive, which is awesome. It's well, I've already used both of the ethers that we've got, and our PP is not getting any better necessarily. So, I think what is a Caterpie gonna have? Do I think that Luna can take a Caterpie? I think, well, not take it, but I want to switch her in real quick. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. And then we'll bring Fiverr back in. It's not worth the damage that she would take. Let's go for the Slam. We don't get to use that super frequently. Great. PP-wise, if we could just land it, though. Okay, so perfect. Luna gets some experience, level 13. Fantastic. But character's about to use Weedle. Yeah, we're going to change... I'm just kind of going back and forth between Techno and Luna here. I want to use both of them, but neither of them are useful to me at the moment. So just kind of going back and forth a little bit. If I don't have to sacrifice bottles, if I can get bottles to a point where bottles is useful, the more the merrier. That's awesome. I will be so excited if bottles is useful, but right now, I see more long-term usefulness. Tech back out. I see more long-term usefulness from Techno and Luna. Mainly, I just really want Luna. Bottles is so weak that in terms of training, I just don't see it ending up being a viable option, especially because he doesn't know Dig at present. He's got like 4 levels to go before he learns Dig, I think, so it's kind of like, I don't know if you're worth my trouble at this point, because there's such glass cannons to begin with. If he was like useful right now, I'd be using him, but I don't have the time to make, or the resources to make him useful. Dealing with my bugs. Alright, great. So we've got most of these trainers down, so we've still got a handful more. How's everybody doing here? Alright. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do this battle here, and then I think we're going to call it a day. I'm probably going to run back to Vermilion between episodes and get things like potions and stuff, because we've gotten a bunch of money from these trainers. I'm probably going to go spend some of that money to go get more potions at the very least, in order to get us through things like Rock Cave and things like that. We do have a Poké Center coming up here. I guess we'll see. Yeah, we'll switch. If I could get Techno to being a War Turtle, that would be fantastic. Let's see. Fiver's got some range to go, and at this point, I almost, should focus on like my strongest Pokemon and just be like, all right, pump everything into Fiber, because I don't have, and really I might need to adjust how I think about playing Pokemon games, if that makes sense, because like my general tactic is like, okay, I want a team of 6 that I can, keep level and do all this stuff, and that's great, and it's admirable, and I don't know that it's going to work. I think long term here, that may end up biting us, and I know we can't do like all Fiber all the time, and I mean even Freddy was really high, and yet Freddy went down. So it's like, well, if I only had 2 Pokemon, now I'm down to 1, and then it's like, okay, now I've got weak Pokemon, I've got to get up to level, and all that, and it's just kind of frustrating. So I think we're actually getting close to the end here, so let's finish off these trainers, and then I will run back. I think this chick might be one of the last ones. I think there's one more guy further up, but then I think we might be good to go. So let's do this up real quick. She's got 1 Pokemon, she's got a Meowth. Alright, we're just going to get Thunder Waved in the face. And Meowth uses Payday. Ouch. Okay, so that thing was level 23. Which means Fiber's just gonna kill it. We're hitting it. Well, we've got free heals coming up. We've got there is a Pokemon Center right before Rock Cave, or Rock Tunnel, which is what we're coming up on here in a minute. So, we do have a potential catch here. And then we do. Okay, so the Poké Center is right here. So did we have to battle this chick? Yeah, so let's do that first, before we waste a heal, because our guys are not too far bad off right now. She's got a Jiggly. Throw up the Thunder Wave here. And then we'll probably do a quick encounter just to see if there's anything useful here. And I'm just going to let Fiber have this, if I'm being honest. Beautiful. Trey's about to use Clefairy, we'll change Pokemon. That I will do. Let's see. Tech's getting close to becoming a War Turtle, and he could actually be really useful if we can get him leveled up a bit for the cave here. Let's see, switch Morden in. Fairy's gonna, what, Double Slap? Okay, Morden's taking that like a boss. You said Double Slap, Clefairy. What is this, hitting 4 times? Crap. Okay, so we've got more PP and Ember, and that's Stab, so let's go for that. Ooh, that did nothing. Nothing. Oh, man. I don't know that Dig would be any better, but let's give it a shot. Oh, crit. Beautiful. Morden with the crits, man. Attaboy. Good guy, Morden. Alright. So there we go. Now we've got nothing standing between us and Rock Tunnel, which will be next episode, but let's quickly do an encounter here. Alright, let's see. How are people doing? I'm not going to waste any potions. If we can't get the catch going without fearing that we're gonna kill somebody, we're just going to not catch it. Okay, but we got level 18 Magnemite. We're gonna throw up a Thunder Wave here. Same, fully paralyzed. Okay. Level 18. Will that take a Slam? I probably should switch into something else. Switch into Sari. And let's go Vine Whip just to see what that's going to do. Beautiful. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted you to do, Sari. Just don't crit it. Okay. There we go. And then we should be able to Pokeball it. Don't take more than 1 Pokeball, Magnemite. Just get caught. No! Alright. One tackle. Okay, there we go. There we go. Because we still have a couch in Rock Tunnel, potentially. Magnemite was caught. Pokedex able to be added for Magnemite. It is born with the ability to defy gravity. It floats in air on powerful electromagnetic currents, except for that it doesn't have the ability to levitate. So where's the logic? You want to give it a name to Magnemite? Yes. Let's just name this thing. Ideally, we will never see this Pokemon again. Because if I have to start using Magnemite, well, no, I mean, if anybody on the team dies, I'm going to fill their slot with whoever's in the box. And at this point, that's Glyph. Glyph is the only person in the box. And he's just in the box. Alright, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna save this heal until... I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding, I guess is what I'm saying. Now that I've got a couple of free heals here, I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding before I use up this next one. And then we'll be fully healed before we go into Rock Tunnel next time. But yeah, we made it. Whew, we made it to the free heals without having to go through Diglett Cave. But since we have Surge's Badge, we can now fly. So this is going to take us through to Lavender. Once we get to Cerulean, well, we've got to get the Pokeflute before we can do that. But no, we should be able to cut through and get Fly as soon as we get to Cerulean, or Celadon. So, Fly's not that far off, so we should be able to, like, okay, well, I've got 4 free heals in Pallet, so I've got 4 free heals in Viridian, I got 4 free heals in Pewter, so that'll make things a little bit easier when we can fly around. Of course, we don't have a flyer, but that's a problem for future Tort. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and I will see you all back here next time on Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. Leave your comments in the description, or leave your comments in the description. Leave your comments down below in memory of Freddy, our fallen friend, who I think we were all pretty excited about. And I will see you guys back here next week as we take on the Rock Tunnel. Alrighty, guys, have a good one.